deep in the outer part of the solar system, the sun's light no longer provides warmth. It only illuminates. Weak, scattered, almost cold. Out there, beyond the orbit of Mars, beyond the asteroid belt, there is a realm where logic suggests only one thing: everything should be dead. Nevertheless, this is the kind of image we get from one of NASA's most advanced probes. And yet, near the giant Jupiter, there is a world that is not just geologically alive. It boils, it bursts, it literally turns itself inside out under the influence of monstrous gravity. Its name is Io. Hubble. Galilean moons, icy worlds, and one madman. In 1610, Galileo Galilei first saw 4 tiny dots next to Jupiter. He didn't know he'd found a whole system of worlds. Today we call them the Galilean moons. Callisto is an ancient cratered archive of the solar system. Ganymede is the largest moon, possessing its own magnetic field. Europa is an icy shell above a global ocean. And Io, the closest to Jupiter, created by Dima Torzok, the densest, the driest, the most aggressive. Almost no water, almost no ice, almost entirely made of rock and metal. The discovery of hell. Voyager 1. In 1979, the Voyager 1 probe flew past Jupiter. The cameras were primitive by today's standards. The resolution was low, but what they saw shocked scientists. Volcanoes were erupting on Io. Not ancient traces, not solidified lava fields. Real active eruptions, 9 at the same time. It was the first time in the history of astronomy that humanity observed active volcanoes beyond Earth. Gravitational torture. The secret isn't in the sun, the secret is in Jupiter. The planet's gravity stretches Io. Europa and Ganymede slightly disturb its orbit, making it elliptical. Every 1.77 days, the moon moves closer and then farther away. It gets deformed. While tides on Earth raise the ocean by half a meter, on Io, the solid surface bulges up to 100 meters. The rock flows. The lithosphere bends. Heat is born inside, colossal, continuous, relentless. The largest lava basin is Loki Patera. It's almost 200 kilometers in diameter. It's not a mountain. It's a depression. A huge bowl of molten magma with an island of solidified crust in the center. The surface is constantly turning over, like the crust on boiling soup. It solidifies, sinks, and reappears again. This is not a landscape. This is a process. The colors of sulfur. Yellow crystallized sulfur. White and blue are frozen sulfur dioxide. Green is sulfur monoxide under radiation. Red indicates hot spots from recent eruptions. It looks like an alien mosaic, but it's pure chemistry, intensified by Jupiter's radiation belts. One of the most mysterious structures is the so-called Steeple Mountain. The height is 5 to 7 kilometers, but there are even taller ones, up to 18 kilometers. That's twice as high as Everest. And the strangest thing is, they stand alone. No ridges, no chains, no plate tectonics. It's believed that when the surface collapses into a magma void, a neighboring area is pushed upward, suddenly, catastrophically. A mountain doesn't grow, it shoots up. The Juno spacecraft, which arrived at Jupiter in 2016, made 2 close flybys of Io in 2023 and 2024, coming within just 1,500 kilometers of the surface. The images obtained were some of the most detailed in the entire history of studying the moon, and possibly the last ones for decades. The European mission JUICE set off for Jupiter in 2023. NASA launched Europa Clipper in 2024, but both missions are focused on the icy moons and the search for life. And Io remains on the sidelines. Not because it's uninteresting, but because most likely there's no ocean there. There's no biology, only fire. It was a geological paradox. A world where cold exists side by side with boiling magma, where mountains appear suddenly, where the surface is constantly being destroyed and created anew. This is not just a satellite, it's an engine powered by gravity. And as long as Jupiter keeps pulling it towards itself, this world will live in eternal convulsions, between stretching and compression, between ice and fire. And somewhere out there, among the sulfur plains, a lonely spire still rises, a witness of the fiery era.